Oops. All right, cool. Everybody should be able to hear now. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Everybody should be able to hear. So you can, when it comes to my value, there's really not a price tag that you can put on my value. And so I think there's a lot of times there's a level of confusion, right? And so I want to take this as a time to really, um, really clear up the confusion. Sometimes I think people don't really understand the value add, right? So let's just explain and really break this down. What does the value add look like on my side? What value do I add to people on a day by day basis? Right. So I want to open this and I want to bring this to fruition, right? Because everybody should be, and make sure my screen is sharing first. Is that was important. All right, cool, perfect. All right, so cool. My screen should be sharing downloads. Perfect. All right, so now we're about to go through. We're going to talk about my program or what I really provide to people, right? So in this program, you see, I've designed this thing and set this thing up the right way, right? So we'll highlight this BWSO Community Service Program, right? So this is what you get in the BWSO community. This is what the program provides you, right? So it's designed really for people that may be looking to become teachers, new investors, traders, looking to build long-term investing and short-term trading skills. Also, we focus on how to properly evaluate a company before investing, provide step-by-step approach to trading in the stock market, both short-term and long-term. Number four is ongoing learning environment with continued classes and training. The program never ends, right? So classes run usually from Sunday to Wednesday most weeks. Live training sessions take place usually 2 to 3 times per week, teaching you how to trade in real time, right? Keyword real time. So we don't play around with this stuff, right? This ain't no get rich quick. And this is not time. We don't play games with this either. Right? You have direct one-on-one time. You also have access directly to my phone number, right? A lot of people out here is paying people for mentorship, and you ain't got the person's phone number to contact them. You done paid 10, 15 bands, but you can't reach them. You can't reach that person, right? Super, super duper important that I break this down because I think there's, like I said, a lot of confusion sometimes in the value add, right? You can't reach somebody, right? But you thinking, that's okay. You know what I'm saying? There's been so many people that's paid, X amount of people, but then you come to me and you try to shortchange this, right? You can't put value on what I'm adding to people. Respectfully, I just had people come here to Atlanta, and for the past 3 days, past 4 days, excuse me, I poured in nothing but value. And I don't think people really understand that value add because they don't, right? A lot of people they don't value what you're giving them until you stop. But how many, whether it's free classes, free plays have we given to people? Countless of times that people have had the opportunity to execute upon. But everybody comes up with some form of, an excuse per se, right? So this was one thing that I jotted down a little bit earlier. And I said, okay, well, almost a decade in the game for me, 7 years full time, right? It's what I live, breathe, and teach every single day. When people step into my space, they get the real value, no fluff, just strategy, structure, and results. You can judge off of the results. I've seen folks drop 10, 15, even 20,000 elsewhere and walk away still confused. That's not my lane. You see, when you come to me, your past experiences, your previous program, none of that matters. Why? Because I pour into this, I give my all, I show up, and I deliver. But when it's time to really lock in, some of the excuses that I get, well, I already paid this person. Well, I did this course already. I say, cool, but did you learn? Did you profit? Did you elevate? If not, don't let your past spending stop you from your future growth. I'm here to repeat what I'm here to repeat what didn't work, right? Right. I'm here to repeat. I want to repeat this, right? If it didn't work, I'm here to change the game completely through. Right. So in our beginner classes, we focus on setting up brokerage accounts, learning market fundamentals, introduction to the basics of options trading, strong foundation. Participants are automatically enrolled into my technical analysis classes to really master reading stock charts, which is something that takes time. Key features, right? Continuous learning, right? The program runs week in and week out. So always going to be improving. Unlike certain one-time courses, BWSO provides a ongoing mentorship, right? So what do I mean by that? There's a lot of courses out there where people are just saying, hey, where it's only going to be 3 months. There's been people in my community that paid one time and have been learning for years. And the profit, the market is up and when the market is down. But you see, a lot of times people don't appreciate you until you're gone. People don't appreciate you until you fall back, right? And so here, I want to discuss a couple of things, right? What they actually do, step training covers long-term investing strategies, right? Well as short-term trading techniques, right? Then as well, we teach you how to properly analyze stocks before making any trades, right? Number 3 is live market training, right? Real-time market sessions where we break down trades together, right? So I don't just put you in, I don't just give a signal and nah, I really break this thing down so you understand why did we make a move, right? I think there's a lot of times that people are just jumping into trades and they don't have a understanding as to why they made that trade, right? Now we'll keep this party going. This program runs week in, week out, so you're always improving, right? Now we also have one-on-one coaching and direct support. You can get direct access to me, phone calls, messages, personal mentorship. We also have homework assignments. We will receive homework assignments to ensure you're truly learning the information, right? The goal is not to just be in a program for 3 to 6 months and then you forget everything. That's not the goal of the program. For you to be in a program 3 to 6 months and you forget everything, that's not the program. Instead, this program is designed for you to see results over the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years, right? One-time enrollment fee. You pay once, you gain access to all the future classes, updates, and that mentorship. The program goals. Appreciate you. Yeah, we can just start with there. Thank you. Appreciate that. So, program goals, right, is to help new traders and investors develop real long-term investing and trading skills, right? That's the goal, right? It's to ensure you retain knowledge throughout homework assignments and continuous engagement. Number 3, provide personal mentorship and direct access so you are never left trying to figure things out alone. Number 4, support your financial growth, not just for a few months, but for the years to come. That's the goal of the program. But you see a lot of people, they want to be entertained. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here to put bread in your pockets. And that's as simple as that. I think a lot of people get confused when they go into these other programs and you're paying this money. Now we get into the other piece of this thing, right? Then we talk about value, right? I want to sit and break this stuff down, right? Because This is being recorded and all of that good stuff. So all of this information is here for people to really just see, right? That was the reason of me making this video. So people could really have a video to understand exactly what do I offer, right? What do I actually offer, right? So let's go ahead and send this through. Let's see it come through. All right. So it'll be coming through. Yep, there you go. So this is what it comes down to. You know, you get skill one coaching success, right? All hands for coaching is a training experience. Ideal they're looking for a deep dive into long-term investing and trading. Features the weekly meetings, immediate phone call support when needed. So there's a lot of people that are in this tier one that they might send a text and say, "Hey, I need some help real quick. Get me when you have some time." Boom. I get with them. Lifetime coaching for all members. Very important. Lifetime. Weekly watch list to keep track of key opportunities in the market. Comprehensive training in technical and fundamental analysis. Options beginner masterclass to build a strong foundation in options trading. Number five. Actually, no, it's number six. Number six. Direct phone number for personal support and one-on-one meetings. All right. Access to all live trading sessions, portfolio reviews to optimize and refine your investments. Right. So I want to go through this, right? I need to really, 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 really go through this. Tier two, right? Tier two. Tier two is more independent approach with lifetime access. You still do get some individual coaching and training sessions. You do get step-by-step guides to build a strong foundation. Tier ones is more for hands-on guidance. Tier two is more a DIY approach. Steps in this program: 1, attend class sessions before attempting to take any trades or taking any serious risk. Number 2, build a strong understanding of long-term investing principles first before delving into options trading. Number 3, progress through the structured program that balances long-term investing with a little bit of day trading skills. Number 4, learn everything from selling options to other advanced option strategies. This program is designed to provide a comprehensive understanding of the market while offering flexibility between the two tiers, right? So even with the two tiers, right, you see the prices. I've never sat here and realistically charged anybody really the full price, right? Like realistically, I just haven't, right? I've always kept, some sort of discount, right? Tier 1 is 5,000, tier 2 is 2,500. So even at the full price, it's still fairly, pretty much a fair price for this program. I'm talking about lifetime access, one-time fee, where this program has helped people make, thousands of dollars, thousands on top of thousands of dollars, right? Where we've effectively been able to help and change people's situations, right? So let's just go through some of these testimonials here, right? And this is just we're going to go through some of these testimonies that we had, right? So this is just an example of someone saying, "I'm super hyped." Now, this person, Tiffany's on all these classes. She's learned by coming to class. She's learned how to mark up her charts. She's been in this program. I got to put and made $161 within a few minutes. Couldn't have done it without who, right? Then you'll see in the profits tab, let's go here. This is someone, Kevin Reed, has been with me for about the past 2.5 years. Kevin Reed, right? You have people that's effective. Kim B, she was just at the Mentee link up. You see the difference. You see the ability for her to profit, right? Cleve, who is someone who just came into the program back in October, right? He's taking trades by himself now, right? He's taking trades by himself, right? So some people have learned how to effectively kind of scalp. Other people have learned how to be properly swing traders, right? You're seeing people, this is the piece of what I want to say is the ones that are really on these charts and are really focused on, really learning the things that I've been teaching about, they have all this information. All this information. Look at this here. Tiffany said I made, this was yesterday, I made 399 off crowd and another 352 off AXP. This week combined, I made 649 off crowd alone. So when you think about it, if I'm offering, 50% discount, right? A lot of times on my tier. So tier one, a lot of people have gotten tier one for like 2,500. A lot of people have gotten tier two for like 1,250. Like this is value, right? This is real value. This is value in a short-term perspective and midterm, right? For the people that's actually executing and taking trades after coming to class and learn. Chris, tier one member, right? Tier one member. Look at this, AXP and 2 contracts. Realized profit of 517. Hood had 1 contract, realized profit of $1,200. That was 1,700 right there. Chris paid 2,500 for tier one. I would say this was back in October of last year as well too. And you see what he's getting. You see the results. He made 1,700 right there, consistently in this community. So the community pays for itself over time. Mind you, this program is lifetime. So what conversations are we really having? People have been paying 5, 10, 15, 20,000 for programs that last 3 months, 6 months. My program is a hell of a lot cheaper and also a hell of a lot longer, right? It's a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? So what I've been trying to get across to people is just understanding this information. When you get into the recordings, I mean, we have a plethora of recordings here, a plethora of recordings. Every single class that I do is recorded. It's all right here. All these classes right here and recorded. Right here and recorded. We're recording these classes nonstop. These classes nonstop recording. So guides, PDF guides, consistently. We got a ton of information in here, right? Position updates and transparency, letting you know exactly where you should be looking to get in, giving you early updates. We talked about SMCI. We were talking about SMCI. So the information is clear and is honestly clear here, plain as day, right? Information is here, clear as plain as day. My calendar's in there. So for the people that's listening here, right, that's been able to tune in and tap in, for those that are listening here, right, I'm going to give you guys an opportunity, right? If for my people that like opportunities, drop some fires in the chat, drop that in the chat, opportunity, drop that word in the chat, opportunity. For my people that like opportunities, drop that in the chat for me, opportunity. Because what I'm going to do for the next 2 people that tap in, I'm going to do something special. Something special for you guys. I'm going to give you more than 50% off. You get tier one, your tier one coaching. That's basically you come underneath my wing. You learn a lot. Like I said, I just put on a whole array. You guys seen the photos. If you guys are following me on IG, seen the photos, seen the videos, very intentional. And so I made sure people were not just fed information-wise. I made sure people were physically fed as well, food-wise, but spiritually, financially, I really poured in and sold my seed into people, right? So you can't put a tag, right, on my value, because what I'm offering people, I mean, you can't compare it anywhere else. The level of access, right? the level of access is unmatched. The level of consistency is unmatched. You learn from the source, relatable, right? So you can't put a tag on this value. If you notice, this applies to you. So this was video. The purpose of this video was to really just explain everything in depth to understand, so people understand, okay, what exactly do you offer, right? So, you see that at a high level. I just gave you a glimpse of it, right? So some of the people, this is what they said it. I didn't say it, right? They said this. I didn't say this. Can't say thank you enough. The opportunity to come learn in person. Hospitality you've shown us all week. We greatly appreciate it. Glad I decided to come be a part of this. Morris is a credible teacher, passionate, patient, and fully invested in our growth. His dedication is unmatched. He doesn't just drop accurate plays. He takes the time to break down the why and the how, right? He's a deep researcher, truly lives by the saying, don't just give a man a fish, teach him how to fish. This week was nothing short of transformative. Let me just say this. Those in-person classes with Ellie hit different. If you ever get this opportunity experience, do not miss it. We already know Ellie is different, but in person is magical, right? So their words, not mine. So we'll go ahead and conclude this YouTube live for now. I shared a lot of good information here tonight. So hopefully everybody has a good and great understanding of this is exactly what I offer, right? This is exactly what I offer and exactly realistically what I teach people, right? We take our time, we don't force things, and it makes sense over a period of time. So I appreciate everybody for, being here on YouTube with me, and expect more. I'm going to be doing a lot of live trading sessions here. I'll be posting a lot more content on YouTube, so it's here. And we're really going to grow this thing out. So definitely do share my YouTube. And we'll continue to be on IG Live some, but primarily we'll be on YouTube pretty much going forward with information. So I appreciate y'all. And like I said, tier 1 and tier 2, I'll throw you guys a pretty great price. So if you were here and you're not in tier 1 or you're not in tier 2, this is your opportunity to do so. You send me that DM, we'll get you locked in, and we'll give you a great price, right? And this is lifetime access. You're not going to get this access nowhere else. So, signing off.